guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a little bit of a different video. I wanted to show you guys some like spring skincare and beauty things that I've been picking up. And it's been like, I don't know, probably like over the course of a month because I wanted to try the things out. That way I could give you guys an honest opinion if it's something new that I'm trying. Some of the stuff is just repurchases of like my favorite products. But I've got quite a few things to show you. I'm going to split this whole like spring series into multiple videos. So today I'm going to show you like the beauty skincare. I've also got clothes. I found some really great things at Walmart that I can't wait to show you guys. And then of course at like thrifting. Then I've got home decor, which I'll put in a separate video. And then finally I'm going to finish up the whole thing with another houseplant tour for like this early springtime. I won't be able to do outside because it keeps snowing. Last weekend, it was like 77 degrees. I had the windows open. It had like a nice breeze. And then the next day, it was like 40 and we had like a dusting of snow. So, but let me get started. That way this video doesn't take forever. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys, and this is one of the few products I didn't get at Walmart. You'll notice most of my stuff came from Walmart. But this came from Aldi's. And this is just like, this is my favorite face wash. So this is like a repurchase. It's the Hydrating Facial Cleanser. It's like $3 a bottle, so I usually buy it 2 at a time. That way I can keep one on the sink, and then I also keep another one in the shower. But this stuff is really great. It takes off all your makeup, it cleans your face, but it doesn't dry it out. And their La Cura brand is actually really good. They have a night cream that's really nice, and then they had an eye cream, which I haven't been able to find in like years. But if I could, I would buy it by like the bucket. It was the best stuff ever. It came in a little white tube and it had like a mint green lid on it. And it was like, I think CoQ10. But it was like, it was the best eye cream. Alright, so I'm going to show you something I picked up on eBay. And this is a Derma Roller. And I had been doing a lot of research on these things and I wanted to try one. I went with the 0.5 millimeter. So basically what it looks like a razor handle. And then the head of it, if I can get it open, okay, is a little wheel. And I'm going to try and keep the camera in focus to show you guys. And it's just loaded with little needles. So this one has 540 and they're 0.5 millimeter. They come shorter and they also come larger, but this was the size I read the most like good reviews about because it's not like super damaging. But it's good. So the idea behind these, the science, is that when your skin is wounded, it sends, it like increases collagen production in that area to kind of heal the wound. So the science behind this is that you're going to create a ton of little like micro wounds that you're not really going to see, but they're going to send collagen to the area, which over time is going to build it up and do like anti-aging and brightening and all that stuff. So I did research about it. And it turns out, like from what I've read, that I haven't seen any like bad results other than like irritation, but lots of people swear by it. So I figured I'd give it a shot. So what you do is you just go back and forth 5 to 10 times. You go horizontal, vertical, and then you do each diagonal. So that being said, it's not super painful. The only place that you can feel it like painful is like around the eyebrow area. The first 2 times it felt like a mild sunburn for about 24 hours after. By the 3rd time it only lasted a few hours, and the last time I used it, I've been using it for a month now, I really didn't feel anything. So as you use it, you must get accustomed to it and it's less irritating. But I do notice that especially the next morning, my skin looks like rosy and really just like kind of like I've been exercising in a good way. So it has like a really nice look the day after. And I do it on my face, I do it on my neck, and then I also do it on the back of my hands. So over time, I will have like a better idea, but so far so good. And they're on eBay. They're really cheap on eBay. You can get them for a few bucks. And then between uses, you just like dip that head part in alcohol and then just pull it out and let it dry. So to follow that up, I needed something that was kind of like mild and comforting. I picked up 2 serums at Walmart, and I saw these on Instagram. They're by the Advanced Clinicals brand, and I picked up a collagen one and a retinol one. The collagen one is the one I use the most because this is really like soothing. You can see in a month I've used about half of it. So this is a serum. What you do is you use it before any of your other steps. It's not going to cut anything out, so you're still going to moisturize and stuff. You use this beforehand. And then the retinol one I save for at night, because retinol is one of those things that you use at night. It's photosensitive, so during the day it would kind of degrade. And my skin before has not, it's been like dried out and sensitive to retinols, and so far this has been really nice. This hasn't caused any issues. And these are only $6 a piece. Let me also mention that. I know I don't want to like mention other brands that I'm not using, but I know like the ROC brand, something of this size would be probably at least $20. So this was like a really good deal to try it out. And they do make like a lotion, like pump lotion type things for your skincare also. I just didn't see any of those at my store, so I stuck with those. Okay, also from Walmart, I picked up a mask. And this is an overnight mask. And I've been really enjoying overnight masks lately. Basically what it is like, it's a special term for a really thick cream. You just put it on and leave it on overnight. So they call it like an overnight or a sleeping mask. But I find them to be like really hydrating. So this one is by the Freeman Beauty line, which normally makes all those neat ones in the like the peel off masks and things like that. This one's hibiscus and vitamin C, so it's supposed to be brightening. And I've been using this probably for a month now. You can see it's going to last a really long time. So I'm really enjoying that. And I promise there are a few products I don't really enjoy, and I will show you guys those just to be like honest with you. So let me see. I'm just going to keep going with the Walmart stuff. I picked up more lotion, and this I just wanted to throw in there because I've been using this stuff for like, I don't know, 3-4 years probably. And I just love this stuff. I'm pale, obviously. I prefer to call it fair-skinned, but the whole thing is that normal self-tanners, sometimes, if you're not careful, will turn you orange. This stuff goes on like, it's kind of mixed with lotion, so it builds up color, so you really don't get that, so that's nice. This is the first time I've tried the firming one, and I have to say I like the scent on this one better. I don't know if it really firms or anything, but the scent on this one is nicer than the original. And I use this like obviously on the body, but I also use it on my face. So I have this routine in the mornings, obviously wash, then I follow up with the serum, then I go with the sunscreen, which I've been using, I'm going to date myself here, every day since I graduated high school, so like 18 years now. So for 18 years I've been using sunscreen like every day, whether it's sunny, whether it's raining, you know, whatever. Because when I graduated high school, here's like a bit of a story. I started reading Allure, and I finally got my first job, so I had like a little bit of extra money, and then I was reading beauty magazines, and they were like how important it is to use sunscreen to prevent wrinkles and skin cancer and all that stuff. So I got hooked on sunscreen. I normally use the Olay one. It comes in like a little tub. It's like $7, so it doesn't have to be expensive. So I use the sunscreen. Then I go ahead and I do this. Probably like a pea-sized amount, and I mix tinted moisturizer or foundation into it because over time this will make color, so you don't need as much foundation. So I use like a tiny, tiny dab and make kind of like my own tinted moisturizer. And what I'm mixing with it at the moment is this BB cream by Broadway, and I also picked this up recently. This came from Dollar General, and it was under $5. I'm not sure the exact amount. And when you're mixing your own tinted moisturizer, you don't have to be as careful about the whole matching the chin to the neck thing because it's sheer and it's light. You can even go darker if you wanted and kind of use like a bronzer. I usually stay close to my skin tone just because it makes things easier. Okay, I've got a few body products from Walmart, and they are these body wash and lotion in the sweet cotton candy scent, which kind of throws me off every time because, I mean, cotton candy is naturally sweet, but I mean, whatever. It smells really good. I have the body spray to this, which I've been using probably for like 4 months, and I liked that so much that when I ran out of my other stuff, I wanted to go ahead and buy the matching products. So they describe it as cotton candy with strawberry sugar, and it's a really sweet scent. So if you're not into like the foodie, like sweet type things, you are not gonna like this, but I don't mind that. I really enjoy that. Okay, sorry guys. I've got to leave for work in like 10 minutes, so I wanted to start my tea kettle. More Walmart, because I feel like this is like, Walmart didn't sponsor this or give me any money. It's easy. Everything that you can find at Walmart is something like everyone else can find, so it's easy to show. I found this body spray, and it's a replica of Bombshell, which is Victoria's Secret. Now, I held off on trying Bombshell for like the longest time. I ended up buying like a little bottle of it during one of their sales because the name of it sounds like it's going to be like heavy and sultry and whatever, but it's actually more of like a soapy smell. To me, when I smell it, I get like a clean scent, and I don't know if this gives you any notes of it. No, it doesn't. But to me, it's more of like, it smells soapy. It's like just a nice clean scent, and it's not heavy, and it's daytime appropriate. So, and that was, I think, $6. Now, granted, this won't last as long, obviously, as a perfume will. This is more of like a spray, but that's okay. All right. Another thing I picked up at Walmart was this adorable little razor. And I know this is intended as a travel one, but I just thought that maybe the small handle would make it like really neat to like easy to hold. So it's Venus something. I was never able to find this in the store. I had to order it online. But the good thing about these Gillette Venus ones, all the heads are interchangeable, so I can put any refill on this. And it comes with a little plastic case. You guys can see the viewfinder there, with drainage in it even. So that'll be really cute. I'm going to take a break from the Walmart stuff to show you some Essence products. And these you can find at Ulta. I ordered them online. The first thing is a brow mascara or brow gel. So I use one of these every day. It just gives like a little bit of extra color. Nothing like dark and crazy because I don't want to look strange, but it just kind of holds them into place and gives a little bit of color. This one is okay. This is actually kind of light for me. This is called Soft Brownie Brows, and I feel like this would be great for somebody with blonde hair because it's more of like a grayish brown color, which usually tends to work with blonde hair. And I don't know the prices on these, but they were all really affordable. Okay, there we go. Now, I've also picked up 4 mascaras, and some of these are really good. One of them is terrible. I'm going to just start off with that. This one here, Lashes of the Day, on me is terrible. It's so clumpy. Even one coat is just too much. They stick together. It's just not great. So this one I'm not going to use. I used it like once and I couldn't. These other 3 are good, and let's see, I'm going to start. Okay, so I got Lash Princess and Forbidden Volume. These are both great with one coat. So Forbidden Volume, basically just a black mascara. This one here, Lash Princess, is one of those ones that has the fibers in it. So they call it a false lash effect. But being honest, to me, the fibers always seem kind of pointless unless you're going to actually spend time picking them out and putting one on each lash. Otherwise, you get like one really long lash and then the rest of them are just like normal, so you kind of look odd. So I would rather it just not have fibers in it because the formula is good. So it's a good mascara. The fibers are kind of meh. And then the one that I really love is called Get Big Lashes Volume Boost. And on me, at least, I don't really notice like huge volume. It's a good natural look. I can do 1 or 2 of this and it doesn't get clumpy. I'm not actually wearing that today. Today I'm wearing Neutrogena. But I also always look for a brush that's a natural brush. I hate when they have like the plastic or the silicone brushes inside. And this one is like a natural kind of like bristle brush. So this one I really like. This one I would repurchase definitely. So that's it for the skincare and makeup. I have a few hair things. I've been wearing my hair down more recently, and I did in the past few videos. You guys were so nice, so thank you. Normally, I end up putting it up, though, because it hangs, and when I'm working, it goes in my face and drives me crazy. So normally, I try and put it up, so I thought I would pick up some clearance hair things at Ulta to kind of dress it up. So the first thing I picked up is this comb, and this was $5.97, originally $12, and the brand on these is Kitsch. So basically, it's just a comb, and it's got some like gems on it. And if I can find a picture, I'll insert it now. I've been doing kind of like a topsy tail. That's what I call it anyways, because when I was a kid, that's what the big trend was. So I've been doing that, and then kind of putting a bun at the bottom, and this kind of slips in there nice. My other favorite hairstyle to wear with these is I'll do like 2 buns, and I'll use the spin pins in them, and then kind of just stick that in the side of it. So I also picked up another clearance hair accessory, and these are just some star bobby pins. And I picked up a claw clip because I love claw clips. I don't care if they're like, you know, I mean, sometimes I feel like people would look and think they're kind of like out of style, but sometimes it's just really nice because you can do like the twist and put the thing here, and then like you have your hair hanging out and just kind of like perky. So this guy was $8. He wasn't on sale, but he's metal. Normally I have trouble, the plastic ones, the teeth break off, so this one actually holds really well. And then the last accessory I have, and now after all this hair stuff I've got it on my face, here we go, is just like a ponytail cuff. So this part opens up, you just put your hair in a ponytail, and then you would slide this around the ponytail. Just dress it up a little bit. And then the last product I've got to show you guys, gosh, I cannot get that hair off my face. There we go. Okay, the last product I have to show you guys is a dry shampoo. And I picked up a travel one because I have not tried this brand before. There's a brand called Psst, and that one I've used before and I've loved. So I actually don't use it like to shampoo or like to mist shampooing. I use it because if you have fine hair, it's hard to make it look like kind of like textured and bedheady. And if you go ahead and use any of like those pomades or texturing things like that, it weighs it down and then it just looks like greasy and heavy. But when you use dry shampoo, it kind of gives it like a little bit of hold without making it oily. And this one has color to it, which I thought would be fun because if you have dark hair, you also run the risk with the white ones that it looks like you put baby powder in your head sometimes. So you got to be careful with that. So I figured I'd try one of the tinted ones, and I'd try it in a small size before I went ahead and bought the big one. Woo! I caught it. So anyways, you guys, I know this video took like forever. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of my favorite products and some of the new things I'm going to try. I will be back in a little bit with all the other videos that I promised you guys. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.